Hi everyone, it's Kathy again, and today I am going to start reviewing this Oolong tea by Okuma Nutritionals. The company sent this to me to review because they saw what I've been writing about on my journey here at healthtransformation.net, and they asked if I would be willing to review a box, and I said absolutely. And I did not do this while I was on my 7-day soup diet because I didn't want to skew the results. But I'm past the 7-day soup diet now, and I thought I'd start with this next, and I will talk to you a little bit more about this shortly. Okay, so before I open this box, I want to just talk a little bit about what the Oolong tea is. It's Oolong tea. Oolong tea, it's 100%. And what makes Oolong tea different from black tea or green tea is that Oolong tea is partially fermented, where black tea is fully fermented and green tea is not fermented at all. And one of the reasons I agreed to try the tea was that it does not act as a laxative like so many diet teas that you see out on the market will do, and I wasn't interested in that at all. The company says that it revs up the metabolism and increases fat oxidation, which sounds a little bit healthier to me than those laxative types of teas. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and show you what it looks like. Right, well, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and boil up some water and give this stuff a try. All right, ready to give this a try. Let's see. Well, I'm going to start sipping this a couple of times a day. According to their directions, they say go ahead and use it twice a day. And I'm going to try this. I weighed in this morning, so I know what I weigh. I'm not telling you. But I did weigh in this morning, and I'm going to see, without doing anything else other than my regular workouts and my regular typical diet, how I feel after using this for a few days. And we will come back with you with that. I also, one thing I will do before I sign off this particular video, I'm going to go ahead, let this steep, and I'll give it a taste test and let you know what I think about the flavor. I will return to you shortly. I'm back. I had the tea steeping for 5 or 6 minutes, and one thing I noticed is, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it in this screenshot here, but there's a fairly good amount of tea in the bag, more than other teas, whether green or oolong. I've tried oolong in the past. Usually maybe in Chinese restaurants, I think, is where I've mostly had it. But there's a bit of heft to this tea bag. There seems like there's more content in there than I think I might have expected. Certainly more than I get in a normal English breakfast tea bag, for example. Okay, then I tasted it. And so far it's got a very light flavor, but rich. Hang on just a second. I'm going to take another sip. And I'm trying to think of how I'd categorize it. It's slightly floral, maybe. I can't really put my finger on it. Not quite green. Actually, it's not as strong as green tea. I find green tea sometimes to be a wee bit bitter, and I'm not getting that with this. Now, I don't flavor or sweeten my green tea, so I'm not going to sweeten the oolong either. It looks like a rich color, but because of this earthenware mug, I can't really tell. So what I'm going to do is pour it into this clear Pyrex. Let's get a look at how it looks. That's a pretty good sized mug, isn't it? Take a look at that. And that's after steeping at least 5 minutes. So that's a nice, rich, I would call it a golden amber color. And let me get a sniff of it. Delicate. I guess that's the best way to put it. Delicate, and a nice delicate, but not bitter taste. So so far that's my thoughts. Now what I'm going to be doing over the course of the next week or so, just to kind of get a better feel for whether or not it actually does do anything as far as weight loss is concerned, I'm noting the date, which is Friday the 16th of March. I'll see if I feel how I feel after drinking a cup over the next few days. I'm sensitive to caffeine, so I'll note whether I get any kind of caffeine jitters, and I will let you know one way or another. Obviously, any noticeable weight loss, that's the tea itself is marketed as a slimming tea, so I'm going to assume that that is one of the effects that I'm looking for. And I've already talked a little bit about the flavor and appearance and aroma, and you can see that again for yourself. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off this video now, and I'll be back to follow up with this a little bit later. Okay, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great videos and reviews. Thanks for joining me. See you again soon.